In the desert village of Nurania lives Sami, a boy whose mind overflowed with questions. While others played, Sami wondered about the sun, the stars, and the secrets of growing trees. He saw beauty in beetles, listened to the wind, and found meaning in his father's peaceful prayers. The elders were his living libraries, sharing stories of prophets, faith, and the wonders of Allah's creation. Among them, Sheikh Zaid saw Sami's thirst for knowledge and encouraged him. "Your questions are a gift from Allah. Never stop asking." Sami's world was small, but his dreams and curiosity stretched as wide as the desert sky. Every day, he searched for answers, believing each question brought him closer to understanding. Sami's home held a treasure, a humble bookshelf built by his Baba, filled with the Quran and stories of prophets and scholars. Each evening his family gathered to read and share tales, teaching Sami that knowledge was for everyone. The books were not decorations. They were guides for life, lighting the path of kindness, patience, and gratitude. Sami loved tracing the Quran script, feeling connected to its wisdom even before he could read. One morning, he discovered a book about the stars and learned how Muslim astronomers mapped the heavens to understand Allah's creation. These quiet moments became his favorite, as he traveled through time and space from his little corner of Nurania. The bookshelf was the heart of their home, pumping knowledge and faith into their lives. One evening, Sami asked Sheikh Zaid, "How do I know I'm learning the right things?" The Sheikh replied, "Knowledge is a seed, but faith is the sunlight that helps it grow. When you connect learning to faith, it becomes a light for you and others." Sheikh Zaid gifted Sami an old lantern. "Let this remind you, knowledge is meant to shine, not be hidden." Sami realized that true knowledge must be shared, not hoarded. The lantern became his symbol, a promise to use what he learned to help his village. He understood that every story, every verse, every discovery was a light to guide others. Holding the lantern, Sami vowed to become a beacon for Nurania. The journey of learning was now a journey of service. Inspired, Sami dove into the stories of Muslim scholars from the Golden Age, Al-Khwarizmi, Ibn al-Haytham, and Fatima al-Fihri. He learned that faith and science were partners, and that seeking knowledge was a sacred duty for every Muslim. With Sheikh Zaid, Sami stargazed, connecting the constellations to the legacy of scholars who saw Allah's signs in the heavens. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught that seeking knowledge is an obligation for all. Sami felt empowered, realizing that even a boy in a small village could be part of this noble tradition. The stories of scholars and pioneers filled him with pride and responsibility. He dreamed not just of learning, but of using knowledge to help his village and inspire others. Nurania's humble bookshelf became a link to a world of discovery. As Sami grew, he gathered the village children under an acacia tree, sharing stories of prophets and scientists. He made learning an adventure, drawing shapes in the sand, teaching about stars and bringing books to life. Soon, Sami's circle became the heart of Nurania, with children eager to learn and share. Sheikh Zaid watched with pride as Sami spread the light of knowledge. When Sheikh Zaid passed away, Sami spoke to the village holding the lantern. "He lives on in every story and lesson. It's our duty to keep the light burning." The village mourned, but also celebrated the legacy of learning. Sami was no longer just a student. He was a teacher, carrying the lantern forward. The light of knowledge began to shine brighter than ever. Inspired by Sami, the villagers created a learning center, Bait al-Hikmah, the House of Wisdom. Sami taught reading, history, and science, always linking lessons to faith and character. The center became a vibrant hub, where elders and children learned together. The lantern sat on Sami's desk, a symbol of purpose and hope. Years later, Sami saw new generations of curious minds ready to carry the light further. The cycle of learning and teaching continued, enriching Nurania for generations. In Islam, knowledge is a sacred trust, a light to be shared, not kept. May we all be lanterns, spreading beneficial knowledge and goodness throughout the world.